Live from your more local news station, this is the KUSI News at 6:30.
First, a young worker at Albertsons has filed federal charges against her own union. Welcome to the KUSI News at 6:30. First, a young worker at Albertsons has filed federal charges against her own union. Welcome to the KUSI News at 6:30. I'm Paul Bloom.
And I'm Sandra Moss in for Kimberly Hunt tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. A 16-year-old Rancho Bernardo girl says she won't join the grocery workers union, and that decision may cost her her job. But the teenager and her family are fighting back. KUSI's Sasha Fu joins us now from the newsroom with their story.
Sandra, what do you do if you decide you don't want to join a labor union after being told she'd be canned? A 16-year-old Rancho Bernardo girl decided to go on the offensive. Her father says she's never been a rabble-rouser, but Danielle Cookson is now taking on a huge labor union.
It's not important to me to join the union.
3 months ago, the Rancho Bernardo teen became a part-time grocery clerk at Albertsons, and she didn't want to join the union.
I don't know, I don't want to join because I don't want to have to pay the fees because I'm saving up money for college.
But the United Food and Commercial Workers promptly sent a letter saying Danielle was required to join the union and pay $30 in monthly dues and an $80 initiation fee.
My dad told me, oh, you don't have to join the union. So I was like, okay, well, if I don't have to join, then why should I pay the fees and dues?
After a second letter came, Danielle wrote back. Again, she did not want to join the union.
I mean, they're not going to do anything for me. I'm 16, part-time job, and they just want my money, so...
The final straw came just about 2 weeks ago when the UFCW wrote that she would lose her job unless she joined and paid her dues. The demands made Danielle's father angry.
They're going to try to do everything they can to strong-arm her as a 16-year-old girl to join the union when she doesn't want to or doesn't have to.
In doing research, the Cooksons learned under federal law, no employee is required to join a union, although non-union members may be forced to pay some dues to cover the costs of collective bargaining. Even though Danielle says she offered to pay those fees only, the Cooksons say the union refused to back down.
According to what my understanding is, it is not legally permissible.
Danielle is still on the schedule at Albertsons, but she's filed charges against the union with the National Labor Relations Board. National advocates opposed to mandatory unionization are helping Danielle with her cause.
The idea that you can compel somebody to join a private association as a condition of having a job is outrageous, and it's un-American. The union overstepped its bounds here.
We're showing that you don't have to join the union, and especially like 16-year-old girls.
The National Labor Relations Board will now investigate Danielle Cookson's charges of unfair labor practices and decide if any action against the union should be taken. Today we placed several calls to Local 135 of the UFCW asking for comment, and we are still awaiting a response. In the newsroom, I'm Sasha Fu, KUSI News.